Welcome, I'm Caveman. Welcome to my home, our home. This is Angela, the live show legend, JC, the tenacious tech legend. We're about to show you something that you've never seen before.
Yay! All right.
So tell them all about it.
Yeah. Okay, let's get you in front of this camera as well.
I'm gonna go ahead and get this one rolling as well.
Yeah. We're getting all the angles.
Boom. We're rolling.
You play this one yet?
Play it. Hello.
Hello.
All right.
All right. Are you gonna? Okay.
Let me get a close up on this.
Oh, my battery's down over here. Can you plug it in?
Yeah. We got an extension cord.
I don't think we need one. There's a plug right
Okay,
there.
cool.
I just need the charger.
Hello there. Good angles.
All right, so you want to pop your head in here and give them a little introduction,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then I can stand back here, and then you can.
No, let's do
Should I do
that.
like this? I'm the caveman. This is
What's up?
Angela, the live show legend, right there. Angelina, the live show legend, Junior.
Hello.
We got JC, the tenacious tech legend, about to explain something about water that you probably don't know yet. You might, but probably don't. So,
All right, awesome. Thank you very much. So we're going to be talking about water today and the importance of water, and we're going to go over very simply and very visually for you what makes water healthy and unhealthy, right? So we're going to break down the different properties of these waters so you can see what you're actually taking in every day, because we try to pick out, you know, the most common waters and some of the not so common waters too, that, you know, so you can see really what you're drinking, what you're taking in. And we're going to introduce you to the water that we've been drinking for 2 years now and has really changed our lives. So we want to share that with you. Yes, we're super excited. So first we are going to do the ORP test that shows you the antioxidants in your water, or the oxidants, right? So what we have here is our Kangen water, and normally we have this in a another jug that protects the color and the temperature of it, that keeps it, you know, really healthy for you and maintains the healthy properties.
when you say color, you mean sunlight, right?
Yes. Yes, exactly. So we filled up our big gallon jug of it. It's in a big dark purple jug normally, and I dropped it with a whole gallon of water, so it broke. And so now I'm using this one for right now, but normally it's in a different bottle. But we poured out our Zephyr Hills to make room, and you'll see why in a moment. So here we have our cup for our Kangen. So if you want to get a close up here, see, these are all brand new. They're sealed. We're not playing any tricks on you here. These are all really what comes in the bottle, right? So first, I'm going to pour out some of this Kangen water. You can see here, this is the Kangen. We're going to pour a little bit into this cup. And I've labeled all the cups here. That was kind of a messy pour. I just got them in all the other cups too. So we're going to like shake these out really quick. That'll be fine. Hold it. Yeah, we're good. Okay, and you want to fill this up with a little bit of tap water for me? Awesome.
Absolutely.
Awesome. All right, bring the seal on this Zephyr Hills. Pour a little bit in here. Oh, I'm so excited to show you this. This is so cool. It's going to get really colorful in here in just a moment. This is Nestle Pure Life purified water. pour some of that in here. This is gonna be like a really cool science project show for you. So, all right, and this is eternal naturally alkaline spring water. We're gonna see if it's actually alkaline. Really interested to see that.
The zipper goes to
Yeah, switch that so we're not confusing anyone. Awesome, and this is the Evian natural spring water. My mom used to drink this a lot, I think, if I remember correctly.
Not anymore.
And this is life water. It says it's purified water, pH balance with electrolytes for taste. So we'll see. We'll see if it's true.
Or if it's just marketing.
Yeah. All right. And we got the Fiji. It got a little hurt on the way in, but still good.
Where is it?
Or is it? Good question.
We will see.
We shall see. I used to drink Fiji. I used to pay like, this was like $4, $4 or $5 for this bottle. I used to think it was the best.
And they people who drink smart water think they're super smart.
Can you turn it around?
So this is, you want to turn around, Angelina?
Yeah, fill up that smart water and flip it around.
All right.
Let's see how smart the water actually is.
Yeah. It says smart water is vapor distilled water with electrolytes for taste. We're going to turn it around, sugar, so you can see what's happening with the science of water.
My little scientist.
All right, you gonna help us? Can you help us see the pH of these waters? Well, actually, we're gonna test the ORP first, right? Yes. So how do we run this? Just like that. Perfect. All right, this is the Voss water. Go in there.
A lot of my bosses out there think that Voss is the right water to drink.
No, just a minute.
No, I only like Kangen.
I only like Kangen. All right, and this is Aquafina, very popular one. And this is
Purified, right?
purified, yeah. Purified by reverse osmosis.
Reverse osmosis.
I didn't even know that. Interesting.
So Aquafina is reverse osmosis water.
Cool, we got all the waters, guys. This is Circle K purified drinking water. It's a generic gas station brand.
Yeah, we went to 2 different gas stations and to Walmart to make sure that we got as many different kinds of water as possible. There's something that like you guys drink that's not here, but still we'll test that one as well.
Yeah.
Yes. This is the Dasani purified, enhanced with minerals. All right.
Got some good momentum.
Good momentum for the water. So this is purified.
Momentum water.
Says it has minerals and electrolytes. We'll see how many electrolytes it has. And this is Propel, obviously, an electrolyte. Supposedly game changer. So we'll see how good it is for you.
Rinse out real quick.
And the next one is going to be Sprite.
2 drops will make a big difference.
No, that's why they're in this order as well.
Yep, exactly.
All right, there's the bubbly Sprite.
Some bubbly Sprite.
And next up, we have
Some
organic
crispy Sprite. Remember that?
crispy Sprite. Exactly.
Oh my
I remember that.
Organic.
Organic Gatorade. See what that looks like. And this is Gatorade Frost Glacier Cherry. And
Some Perrier.
some Perrier.
Perrier.
Which one is all of this sparkling water?
Sparkling.
Sparkling
Yes,
water.
soda waters.
Nice.
Right out the good.
Is that like a tonic water?
Yeah.
Is that what that is?
We're gonna do something with this sesame oil, green tea, and tomatoes to demonstrate the different health properties in a moment. So first, we're gonna do the ORP test. You got my ORP meter there?
That I do.
Today's test. All right.
Yeah, this.
Yeah, so,
You want me to do this?
yeah, sure. So first, we're gonna test this Zephyr Hills spring water. See what
Kevin, do you wanna read
gives
them?
us. So anything, we're testing the ORP, that means oxidation reduction potential. So we're testing the, whether it's oxidizing your body or anti-oxidizing your body, which means basically, is it aging your body? Is it damaging your cells? Or is it, repairing your cells? Is it reversing the aging on your body? So anything with a positive reading is bad. Anything with a negative reading is good. So you can see the spring water has a positive reading of 138. So we're gonna go over to the Nestle Pure Light. We're gonna test that. It has a positive 105. And then we're gonna go over to the Eternal. It's oxidizing. Positive 130. Here, how about we switch?
Are you want me to do this? Okay.
Yeah, boys.
Cool, where we at?
Thanks.
We're on Eternal, right?
Yeah.
So now we're on Evian, because we just did Eternal?
Yep.
Alright, so. See Evian, it's got a positive 130. Then we go over to Life Water. And it's got a positive 95.
But it's below 100.
It's still climbing.
Still climbing. We don't got time for that.
And this one's Fiji. This one's got a positive 132. Now we're going to Smart Water, right? Ooh, positive about 115
You climbing?
and climbing. This one's Boss. And it's got a positive about, still climbing. Wait a second.
Wow,
Yeah. Okay, so about
over 155.
probably over 160.
Yeah.
We'll just keep climbing if you leave it in there.
Yeah, we've got 17 of these, so. This one's Aquafina, and it's still climbing. About 150.
So basically what this is doing is it's putting positive,
This one is purified water, which is,
It's oxidizing your body.
it's basically putting free radicals in your body and attaching to your healthy cells and creating,
Aging.
aging, so that when they build up, they can create tumors and, what that leads to. So anything that, reverses that, anything negative.
And cancers and all kinds of disease in the body.
so this circle peg one's about 165. And then we're going over to Besami.
That's in the middle.
Besami's got about positive 194.
Oh,
Now we're going over to Momentum. Momentum's got about 185. Then we're going over to Propel, right? Climbing.
230s.
239,
240.
about 240.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna go over to Sprite.
Flying pretty high, 266, 267.
So about 270.
That's really oxidizing,
Yeah.
270.
And then we're gonna go over
The
to
organic Gatorade.
Organic Gatorade.
Wow.
Ooh, wow.
282, 285.
That's what it stops. Ooh,
Wow.
might break 300
Is
here.
it gonna break 300?
Oh!
It broke 300.
It's
So much
still
for organic
climbing.
Gatorade.
Still going.
Wow. So yeah, about like 320. You probably let it keep going, but
3, 2, 1.
this one is Gatorade Frost.
323,
Ooh.
225,
Rapidly climbing.
330. Yeah, it's climbing really, really high here. 342.
Wow, so this is for all you Gatorade drinkers out there who think it's actually doing something
Here,
good for
get a little bit of a close up on this ORP here.
About 360, about on Gatorade. And then we're going over to Perrier. Come down.
Still over 300. See if it goes below. But still, the point is it's positive ORP reading.
It's staying steady about 306.
Okay, tap water.
Yep, tap water next.
What's the tap running on?
Ooh,
280 and climbing.
about 280.
282.
Now, the pièce à résistance.
The moment we've all been waiting for.
Yes.
So this
Whoa, did you see that?
Whoa,
is dropping down.
Negative.
yeah, look at that.
Climbing, negative 100.
Climbing fast.
60, 70, 80, 90,
Yeah.
200.
What do we call that? Like dropping, right? Yeah, so it's still dropping.
Oh,
Wow, look at that. Let's wait a second for it to slow down here.
negative 300.
This is common water 9.5.
This is the opposite.
Currently at negative 322. Anything negative is repairing your cells. It's reversing the aging process, the rusting, the oxidizing of your body.
Yeah! My little scientist.
Let's get these. What's it at right now?
340. Negative 340.
340.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
awesome.
So yeah, about
So
negative
that is
350.
that's a super powerful antioxidant. To give you an idea, like green tea is a known antioxidant and it clocks in at like negative 80, and this just clocked in at negative 330, 350.
350.
Negative
Yeah.
350.
So, and that's been sitting out for a little while. Like when you get it fresh from the machine, it comes in like over negative 400, sometimes 500. So that is a super powerful antioxidant right there. So the next test we're going to do, we're going to test the pH. We're going to see if these are acidic or alkaline. And the reason that that's important is because if your body's in an acidic state, it's really prone to sickness and disease. They love sickness and disease, love acidic environments. They just thrive in it. So you want to know like what you're drinking. Is it acidic or is it alkaline? So we're going to test it with some pH drops here. These are pH drops that you can get at your local pool supply store. The pool specialist uses to test the pH of your pool water.
Alright, run it.
When's the last time you tested
And it was actually,
of your drinking water?
it was actually figured out in 1932 by Dr. Otto van Warburg that cancer thrives in acidic-rich environments. And so when you're drinking acidic water, you're eating acidic foods. Ooh.
And if you look at the color chart, we're going to put a color chart right below here so you can compare and see what this race is at. The red, orange, yellow, that's all acidic. Green is like neutral. Purple means alkaline.
Wow.
Some red.
Some orange.
All red. Oh,
See,
kind of turning orange a little bit down here.
drops.
Oh, yellow in the boss. That's good. Well, not good, but better.
Yeah, it's about neutral.
Yeah, red means like super, super acidic, like the most acidic, like 2.5.
Yeah, Propel's pretty neutral.
Not exactly, almost neutral. Yellow is still
I'm
pretty
surprised by the
acidic.
Sprite isn't red.
Ready? Tap water.
Whoa.
And now the moment we've all been waiting for. Woo! Yeah, we're throwing a party because it's, wow, look at that purple.
Nice, beautiful.
Wow.
We might need some more drops in here to show this.
We want to make sure we've got enough for all of them.
Good ratio. Bring out the true colors of all of these. All right, that's the end of the pH drops. But as you can see, these are all very acidic. And I probably should have picked up some more pH drops so you can see the color a little bit better, but you can still see here that these are all acidic.
You can definitely tell the colors on it just looking at like, it's a rainbow on this table now.
Yeah. Wow, let's step back and look at that. Wow, all of these waters are acidic. And this one here is obviously that
Look at that
light
royal purple.
purple. Which is very alkaline. Wow. So what happens when we put a little bit of,
Hey, you guys back to all the cameras.
okay.
Come on this way.
So we're gonna see what happens now when we pour a little bit of Kangen water into these cups, how quickly your state can change from an acidic to what you start with. Yes.
Whoa,
Wow.
is it?
Changes it right
That was
away.
Zephyr Hills.
A little bit of alkaline Kangen water, and you
Just
go
a few
from
drops.
acidic to alkaline.
Wow. And then you want me to do all
Yeah,
of these?
do all the way down the line. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Wow.
Oh my God.
They're all. Now watch what happens with these carbonated waters.
Wow, look at that.
Right here, that's the propeller.
Oh yeah, it didn't change.
It didn't change, no change.
You can pour a little bit more and
Yeah, fill it
No
up.
change. They're so acidic that it takes approximately 32 glasses of Kangen water to neutralize and bring your body back into an alkaline state. So these drinks are probably the worst for you. Anything carbonated, see, did you see that?
It
It
tried.
tried, but it couldn't. Right back to acidic.
Do not, there was no try, so it did not.
Yeah, and the Voss, what happened here? That one looked
Yeah, we'll try it out and we'll add some
a
more
little
to it.
bit more there. Is it gonna change?
Find out, right?
Okay, we must have just skipped that one.
No, I got a little bit. It just, if you look at the water levels here, Voss actually took a little bit more Kangen, so noticing that it would take more glasses of Kangen to get your body back up when you do
Right.
Voss. Same with Fiji,
Yeah,
Evian.
It's crazy for me because I used to drink a lot of Gatorade and a lot of tap water, and seeing these Gatorades stay in the same color just kind of blows my mind for all you athletes out there who think
Wow.
Gatorade is a jam.
but then what happens when you take a sip of Sprite?
No,
You've
no, no.
been drinking
Pour it back
Gatorade.
into the Sprite one. Right? Oh no, Sprite, never mind.
Yeah,
I
there's
see
one
what
more
you're saying.
in
Yeah,
Kangen.
pour it into the
It's alright.
Yeah, babe.
Ooh,
One
My body
sip is
hurts.
all it takes to bring your body back into an acidic state.
And then pour Kangen on top of it and see if one sip, you can pour one sip away.
ready?
Nope.
Nope.
So it works one way, and it was trying to go back, but it's,
Fill it all the way to the top, see?
It tries,
Fill it
but
up.
nope, one sip of Sprite, and that's what it does to your body.
One sip of any soda. And Sprite is a clear soda. Imagine drinking a dark soda.
The dark sodas are way more acidic, way more oxidizing.
The reason we're not testing that though is because the pH test drops obviously won't show up
Right.
in a dark soda.
yeah, that's exactly what we use to see here, so we can really see the difference. It's crazy looking at like this end, like right here, like it literally takes like 32 glasses. You have to drink 32 glasses of water just to get yourself back to like homeostasis, and it's not like, then after you gotta drink more to get yourself back into like more alkalinity, that just returns you back to like where you kind of want to be. You gotta like keep drinking water to keep yourself in the alkalinity state. But then if you drink like literally one sip of that Sprite, so like if you took 32 glasses of water, return yourself back to alkalinity, and then take one sip of soda, you just undid all 32 glasses.
And imagine the people who drink sodas all day.
Yeah, if you drink one soda even like a week, you literally just undone all your progress. You now have to start all over again.
Hey, what I would like to see is let's grab another cup and fill up like tap water and see if tap water will do anything to the Sprite as well. You know what I mean?
I think someone's getting thirsty with all this water over here.
Right, so you're saying put, we just don't have,
There we go.
I don't think there's any more drops in here, so.
I got it on. The baby 7.0.
Should I pour a little bit of this in here?
Oh.
Yeah, if you don't want pH drops.
Classic right now.
It happens. Well, we got, you know, all these different kind of waters, so should I pour, oh, you can just pour Sprite in this one.
Yeah, do it. Pour a shot of Sprite in that. Just a teeny tiny, like, dude, do a drop of it in there.
Right. The finesse.
The finesse.
Literally.
That was the most classic.
Oh, just a tiny little bit changes it so fast.
Wow. And I mean, that wasn't even a sip, like, I mean, I don't know anyone who takes a sip like that.
No, definitely not a goal. Definitely no slug.
Right? Wow, and it literally, so we can go through and ruin all of these as well. I mean, like having some purple up here, but it's crazy. It doesn't work like the same way either way. Like you would think, you know, if you took like one drop of Sprite will ruin that, but then like we showed with that Kangen, like, we even take the Kangen now and try to pour this Kangen into this tap water. It'll do nothing.
And as powerful as Kangen is, it still would take, what do you guys say, 32 glasses
32
of this powerful
glasses.
antioxidant.
And you can see the antioxidants like working and doing what they can.
As you pour it in, it like tries to go purple.
Yeah, that's the best thing we got of like trying, but it's crazy. Like every single time we do it, you can see the purple start to show up and immediately just vanish.
And you could drink 1,000 glasses of tap water, and I still don't think it would help because it still has a positive ORP reading.
Exactly. And the thing is with the positive OIP, like you said, you know, it's oxidation reduction potential. So what you're doing is if it's positive, then you're increasing the oxidation rate inside your body.
And what happens when you oxidize metal?
It rusts.
The funny thing is like this is advertised to be, you know, pH balanced. So, you know, it was supposed to be at least neutral, right? And it came clocked in it being acidic. And, you know, spring water, you know, they all often advertise it to be naturally alkaline, but it obviously wasn't. The only thing that showed up actually alkaline was the Kangen water. So, you know, same with the Eternal. It's like naturally alkaline spring water.
Yeah,
You know, it lost it. It may have been alkaline when they bottled it, but the thing with bottled water is it's sitting on the shelf and it has no expiration date.
And it travels in a truck.
Travels in there. It's in a clear bottle.
Shaken around.
You know, yeah, there's PAs in here.
And I mean, like, let's not even think, like, the problem is now, like, look at all these bottles. Imagine what this is going to do for the environment. Like,
Yeah.
we don't drink Kangen out of a bottle. It's actually illegal to put, like, Kangen into a bottle because they don't believe in, you know, pure health being in a bottle. And so you have to get it out of the machine. That's why it's in a machine, because you can't promote pure health when you have all these bottles.
And the people who have habits of buying cases upon cases, first of all, you're throwing away all those bottles plus the plastic that wraps them in the case.
Yeah,
And if they're sitting on cardboard,
exactly.
it's all you're just creating trash. And what do you do with trash? You fill up a landfill.
Yeah, and like with some of these, it'd be interesting if they were in like a glass bottle because it's even if they had like some of the properties, the BPA in it literally takes away.
I
all
think
the properties.
Voss, where is it? Right there. I think Voss actually comes in a glass bottle in the really big bottles.
It does.
But
Yeah.
still, it still becomes garbage unless you want to use a Voss bottle over and over and over and over. And what are you filling it up with? Tap water, probably.
Yeah. Or just merely like filtered water, maybe from your fridge, but you know that's still oxidizing
Or
to
dead
your body.
water, like I
So
call it distilled water.
yeah.
Because it literally strips the water of all its minerals and health properties.
Hello.
Ready for the next test now?
Yes, so
All right,
the next
next
test, we're going to test the, absorption, how well your body is able to actually absorb this water. Because if you notice, the doctor recommends you drink 6 to 8 glasses of water a day, and that's actually only about half an ounce per pound of body weight, which you really should be drinking an ounce per pound. But people can barely even drink and down 6 to 8 glasses of water a day because it's so big. There's a difference between big water and small water. And what I mean by big is the water molecules are, clumped up in these clusters. And there's normally 16 to 25 water molecules per cluster in all of these waters. And that many water molecules cannot penetrate your cells and actually hydrate your body on a cellular level. With the Kangen water, since it goes through the process of electrolysis, it's basically breaking down those water molecules, so there's only 4 to 6 per cluster. Bottle drop.
Drop the mic.
Mic drop. There's only 4 to 6 water molecules per cluster, so it's able to penetrate your cells and hydrate your body on a cellular level. So when you drink this water, the first time I drank it, I had the first glass, I literally downed it. And I normally cannot drink like a whole glass of water in one sitting, much less in a few seconds. And I could feel it literally absorbing into my esophagus and into my face. Like, you just feel so refreshed. It's really an insane feeling. It's absolutely amazing. Like, you actually feel hydrated when you drink this. So we're going to show, how you can see that it's actually able to penetrate your cells by using green tea. That's why we have this here. Normally, when you make tea, you're boiling the water, and why is that? Because if you're letting like the water sit on the stove, it's eventually going to evaporate. It's breaking up those water molecules, so they're really, really small, so that it can penetrate what's inside of the tea bag and pull out all of that good stuff. So we're gonna pour some room temperature tap water or bottled water over this and see, is it able to bring out what's in the tea bag? Is it able to penetrate what's inside of there? Is it able to penetrate the cells of your body? And then we're gonna pour some room temperature Kangen water on top of the green tea bag, and we're gonna see, is it able to penetrate that? Is it able to bring out the stuff inside? So this green tea bag is gonna represent like the cells in your body or your body as a whole.
You want to do
Yeah, what's
Yep,
out
go
in the
ahead
tea
and open
bag?
that.
All right.
Yeah.
This is liquid green tea.
And just to reiterate what you were saying earlier, the first time rather, that I drank Kangen water, I went for like a really long run. And it was kind of cold out, so when I got back, I was really dehydrated because I didn't drink water beforehand. And I got back, my throat was burning, right? And so I went to drink some Kangen water, and I couldn't even really quench the burning in my throat because I was so dehydrated. I felt like the water was literally absorbing into my mouth and into my head space, like my whole face. And so I had to drink like 3 or 4 glasses just to really feel it in my throat. But by the time I was done, I felt so hydrated. I felt so good. That little headache that I started getting went right away. And I felt back on top.
All right. So we're gonna pour. This is tap water. The tap water that I got earlier. I can get it again.
That's perfect.
All right. So we can pour this one over this. Probably a little bit. This don't fall.
Yeah, pour it on the tea bag. I would take that thing and run it under the faucet.
Take the tea bag.
Yeah, take the whole thing and put some from the faucet in it.
To get some pressure.
Yeah, run it right under the bag. Try and get that, to let some green out.
Little bit.
Okay.
All right, now let's pour the hum water over it.
Pour this right over the tea bag.
Yeah, it's already starting to pull out some of that tea.
Steve, the other one, drop the other one up and down. So you can go like that.
Either one or the other.
Yeah, come on.
Look at the
Teamwork.
difference there. This is a cup of tea. That is very sad. That's very sad. Like, it's really not getting into your body. It's really not like penetrating your cells all that much. It's not hydrating you in the same way as Kangen water can. Like, this is a cup of tea right here. That's my cup of tea.
You have to sit that.
Amazing. That is absolutely amazing. Now, what I want to show you is if we can maybe pour this one out. I'm going to use this.
Do you want to test the ORP of those green teas so we can show them what the ORP of green tea is as well?
Yeah, that would
We
be
had the
interesting.
alkalize the ORP unit.
It's been sitting in this thing
Oxidizing.
Okay,
the whole time.
Boy.
We can actually pour this out too.
Alright, switch me. You put that there. You can take this.
Can I put you back in here, Dylan? Can you go back in the big mirror?
Yeah, the live show legend.
Thank you, sweetie.
Teamwork.
Thank you.
And for all you moms out there, this baby we joined is really working.
Yes, thank
It's
you.
awesome. A lot of people buy like tons and tons of different baby things, but there's only certain things you really.
So the air is actually oxidizing too. It's giving me a positive reading of 65. There's 3 different things that are, cause the aging in your body, and that's air, food, and water. So if you can take the water that you're drinking and have it anti-oxidizing your body, that's where it's at. That's pretty awesome. So let's see what the ORP of this tap water reading is.
Place it this way.
So it's still reading positive 50, 51. So it's actually, when you're making green tea with like regular tap water, it's dropping a little bit. Now it's at 46, but very, very slowly it's dropping. I don't think we're going to be getting a negative reading on this. So it's not even working. It's
Let's
not.
not forget it off. They can't get
It's
one.
not anti-oxidizing your body. So let's see with the Kangen negative 328, 340, 356, 65,
Let me see.
73.
Wow. Let's go over 400.
Let's show over here.
Let's see it.
Can we get a close up on this one here?
Yeah, Katie, you want to go to that camera and zoom in real quick?
This one?
Yeah.
Ooh, negative 440
And dropping.
and dropping. And this one was positive.
So wow, yeah, like literally changing your water that you put with the tea also benefits you as well. So like you saw with the regular green tea, it's about positive 50. Using green tea with Kangen water, though, it's immediately like a negative, what it's like negative 450.
And now what you can do is take a little bit of this. This is watch this. This is absolutely amazing. Squeeze a little bit of this in there. Just enough to cover the bottom of the cup.
Then we're gonna pour tap on that one and Kangen on that one, right?
Yes.
So another cup.
We're gonna see.
So what are you doing with this one?
I'm putting tap in this one. Right?
Yep. And then we're gonna pour some cane on top of this. And then see what happens. All right, ready? Tap first.
All right.
See what that does. So it kind of dilutes it, right?
Mhm. Wow.
Look
Whoa.
at that.
Whoa.
It drew everything out. So when you're cooking with this water, as opposed to tap water, when you're boiling your beans or your pasta or whatever, making like soups and stews and all that good stuff, when you're cooking with this, it's drawing out all of the amazing flavors in your food. Whereas this is just diluting. Right? Very good. Yay.
Little butterfly.
So that demonstrates how when you're like cooking with this water, it really draws out the flavors, and is why like over 32,000 restaurants have invested in this technology to have in their restaurants.
We love you so.
Pretty cool, right?
And it's why, again, it brings out the flavor in coffee as well, and all kinds of tea. So coffee drinkers and tea drinkers who really love coffee and tea, if you want to get the full effect, the full flavor, this is the water that you want to be adding to it.
I want to get a closer.
I got a closer.
You're so happy.
Look at that, look at the difference. This one's tapped, this one's hanging. This one actually embraces and absorbs everything. This one just dilutes it. Can we get a close up over here as well?
All right, we're gonna have a
the
lunch break
difference.
before the next test.
All right.
All right.
All right.
So let's take our lunch break, you guys. Get back in there.
We can keep going. Basically,
Oh, okay.
so the next test is going to be the
Microclustering.
The sesame oil test. We need 2 cups of that, right?
Oh yes, the sesame oil test.
This one's tap water, and this one will be canyon water. And then you pour the oil in both of these, right? You pour tap on one, canyon on the other.
Yep.
All right.
yeah. So just coat the bottom with the sesame oil.
You have that Sharpie so we can mark this as tap real quick?
I was gonna say I'd dump out the 2 that you used for green tea, just use those again. Just rinse them out a little bit.
Make sure not to cleanse that out, tap.
Rinse it out with the Kangen. Now wait.
All right, that one's tap. I was gonna rinse it out a bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say sesame goes in first. I didn't know what you were doing.
All right.
That goes here, just goes here.
Close up of this sesame pour.
You see those on that? All right, fresh sesame oil.
You sure that's sesame oil? in there? Show me the label.
Oh, okay.
All right, pour it. We're ready for it.
Grab this one first.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, it smells amazing.
I'm drinking this green tea over here.
It's 11:11.
And now we're gonna take this. I'm gonna take this first and fill this with tap water.
Okay.
We could do bottled water as well, probably do the same thing.
Yeah, you wanna do on bottled water as well?
That'd be cool.
We could, yeah. So what normally happens when you mix oil and water? Ask anyone ever.
Who's
They're
that?
probably gonna tell you
That's what
that-
most of my friends drink.
Gotcha. So, okay, lovely sesame oil right here.
I'm gonna pour these in the pan after this, and we're gonna cook.
All right, and that's tap water. Okay, so first you wanna do Zephyr or tap water first?
All the above.
Do Zephyr and tap and we'll do the canyon. See what happens. So normally when you pour mixed water with oil, they don't mix, right?
Where's that
So-
pan at?
Look at this. So yeah, they literally don't mix that oil, it's just sitting on the top.
Not surprised, not impressed.
Alright, and this one's tap. Same flame, a little bit, yeah. A little bit different. Now this one.
A lot of people have a filter on their tap too, like at their house.
Alright, now for the piece de resistance.
Oh.
We ready for this? The moment of truth. Whoa,
What the heck?
look at that. Whoa.
Pretty much emulsified it.
Grab a spoon or something and stir it up. There's a baby spoon in the sink I just seen.
Yo, there it is.
Give them a good stir.
Alright, we got our baby spoon. Ready to roll?
Stir it up good.
So this water, because it's microcluster, because it's able to like absorb, what this means is that it can cut through the oil-based pesticides on your produce. And we'll show you that as well when we,
Herbicides, pesticides, and insecticides.
The herbicide, insecticide, and pesticide inside your fruit and vegetables are all oil-based. And that's why, like, when it rains, it doesn't come off. And you actually do need those on your vegetables, like, to help them grow, but they're not good for our body.
Stir it with some. Yeah, there you go. Boom. Look at that.
Look at that.
Wow.
Makes like a tornado.
I wonder if because we stuck a spoon in it. I don't know, you can still tell that.
You could definitely see the difference. Yeah, look at the difference there. You can see the oil, and that's like oil water.
Wow.
Crazy, right? But yeah, so the herbicide, insecticide, and pesticides are all oil-based, and so water doesn't mix with oil because of, like we said, its molecular structure. It usually has anywhere from 17 to like 24 water molecules per cluster, and Kangen water has about 4 to 6. And so like if you took boiling water, like if you took super hot water after you like made tea, that would mix with oil as well because you change the molecular structure of it. But Kangen is naturally at 4 to 6 water molecules, so room temperature it will actually mix with the oil.
And a super side note, just do your own research.
Yeah, 100%.
Do
Question
your own
everything.
tests, yeah. Read between the lines.
All right, and so now we're gonna test the tomatoes, right?
we're gonna pour half into 1 cup and half into another cup.
We can dump
Bro,
it.
yeah, don't.
Got a cup right here.
Okay.
Boom.
Cool.
Cool.
Oh, we done some tomatoes.
Alright, don't put the tomato in there.
Nice and even.
Nice and even.
Okay, I think that's,
Like 1 tomato, 2 tomatoes.
I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna actually fill this cup up with 11.5 with strong pumpkin water.
you wanna follow her and show them what that is?
Or not there. You can get a little demo here too if you want.
So this is the water machine that diverts the water into the machine. So basically, you just turn this on. If I want to tap water, I would just turn this nozzle here. And then what you do is you press this 2.5, and 2.5 acidic water comes out the secondary hose, and the top hose, you get 11.5. You fill that up. And tap it off. And you can see here, there's 3 different types of drinking water, 8.5, 9.0, 9.5, so you don't use it to toss too quickly. You can also use the 8.5 for tea, 9.0 to cook with. And after we run the 2.5, it goes through a self-cleaning cycle. And that's what also makes the machine really last. It takes 30 seconds to go through the cleaning cycle. We've got our tomatoes cleaning super small, clusters of water to really break into those, herbicides, pesticides, and insecticides. This is the 9.5. This is the 7.0 clean water, so it's not, electrolyzed. It goes through the, double carbon antibacterial filter, and then it goes through, the, titanium coated electrode plates. And there's 8 of them in here, they're very big. When you're looking at, electrolysis, you want to have the biggest plates and cover the most, surface area. And then you have the beauty water, the 6.0, which is like a natural toner for your base, or replace the most expensive toners that you can get in a department store. So it actually saves you a lot of money. And then we're gonna pour tap water on here, because normally people rinse their produce in tap water.
Now do we wanna go like 2 cups out, so you pour that water into 2 separate cups?
That's what we do.
You have a preference?
Nope. Any of them will do.
Should we stir them up at all? Do we know which one's which? Or
Yeah,
no?
this is the 11.5, this is the tap water.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this stuff, I'm gonna take Kangen, so it has Kangen in it, and I'm gonna rinse this in tap. So, tap water.
Tap, 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 tap.
Tap, 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 tap. So this will be tap water. And I'm gonna go and mix this with some Kangen water. This way, that tap water isn't, or that Evian water technically isn't affecting the Kangen water we're about to put in here.
Just being super thorough. It really doesn't matter.
Alright, so this one's Kangen and this one will be tap. You want to go and pour one for the other?
We'll let that sit for about 5 minutes. Normally, you'll soak your vegetables for 5 to 20 minutes, depending on the structure. If it's like apples, they definitely can sit in the water for 20 minutes and not be, start to decompose, right? If it's like something like a thin green, like spinach, yeah, you'll want to just put it in there for about 5 minutes.
Or less, even.
Or
just
less,
rinse
yeah,
it real
just a
good.
couple minutes and
Run
it'll
it through this
cut through
drain.
everything real quickly.
So then while we're waiting on that, we can go ahead and do the chlorine test as well.
We can do that, yes.
Let's do it.
I'll pour both of these out as well.
So we'll have 2 cups of tap water. One of them, we'll pour the chlorine drops right in. Yellow indicates chlorine in the water. And the other one, we're gonna put our fingers in for about 30 seconds. And we're gonna test it for chlorine after that.
You want this one empty, right?
Both of them filled with tap water.
Yeah, because I thought you put the chlorine in it and then you put your finger in it and then you pour that into here, right, and test it, because that same water won't have chlorine in it because it takes the chlorine out, putting your skin in it.
Both filled with tap water. One, we're gonna put the chlorine drops right in it. One, we're gonna put our hand in first and then put the drops in. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I think we can do both, so grab these chlorine drops.
Yeah, so your fingers in one of them.
All right.
Make them even.
You're gonna be the guinea pig.
All right.
So just slip your fingers in there.
We'll do this on camera here.
Yeah.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi,
All right.
3 Mississippi.
It's supposed to turn it yellow.
It's supposed to turn yellow if there's chlorine in it. So apparently there's no chlorine in our tap water.
We have
It's
no
cool.
filter,
We do. Yeah, there's a free filter on this.
We want to do it with some bottled water?
Yeah, we'll try it with bottled water because I forgot we actually have.
Plenty of bottled water.
This is a very slight hint of wine, but
Gotcha.
10.
Maybe more drops, see if that.
We're watching them, but I don't know how much chlorine is in our tap. Some people have a ton of chlorine in their tap.
Mm-hmm.
I put quite a few drops in both of them. This one is showing a little bit more yellow, but very, very little. So it's hard to tell with these two.
Let's do it again. You guys want to pick.
But the reason, these are both, this water both came out of the tap. This one's showing a tiny bit of chlorine, this one's showing no chlorine. And the reason is because it absorbs into his hand. So when you're taking a shower, it goes to show, you know, how absorbent your skin is. Your skin is the largest organ on your body. And when you take a 15-minute hot shower, your skin actually absorbs the whole liter of the tap water. So all of the chemicals and stuff that are in it, you're taking in your body, which is why this company that makes Kangen water actually manufactures a machine that creates the beauty water, the machine creates as well. But it's a shower unit so that you can shower in the mineral ion water, and it can go through that, you know, twin cartridge filter.
Can you show them the Nespa?
Yes, let's show you the Nespa.
All right, let's go.
Take a trip.
Take a trip.
Take a trip.
To get a rash. Whenever I give her a shower or a bath in the Nespa, it's totally gone. It totally clears up any diaper rash. So I love it for that as well. Makes your hair really soft and shiny and feel really good and other things.
Give you a little swirl.
And these are organic tomatoes too.
Where's that cartridge? The package. Let me see what kind of tomatoes we're working on here. You guys see that one?
We don't need it. All right. These tomatoes been soaking long enough, or should we keep soaking?
I say they've been soaking probably long enough.
Yep.
I mean, usually if I'm really gonna eat them, I soak my tomatoes and, like you said, the apples and all that kind of stuff for like 20 minutes. But for the sole purpose of not making you wait 20 minutes here.
So this is the tap water one.
Okay. And this one came?
Don't mind, dude. Oh, ah. Tomatoes. Oh wow. Yo, the second tomato tasted way better than the first tomato.
Yeah, so normally if we let it sit a little bit longer, you can see more of a difference here. But you can already see very slightly how the
Oh, you're cutting off, Michael. Say that again. We got cut off. Somebody's calling me.
Oh, those candied tomatoes are so good.
Oh my god, yeah, they're way better.
And normally you can actually see more of a difference. This is more of a yellow color, and it actually is more, this is very, very clear. I don't know if you can get that on camera, but this
It's kind of
one,
hard to see on camera, but like I said, do your own research, do your own test. Shoot, just the difference in soaking them and then tasting the difference. Oh my god, you can taste the difference.
oh my god, yeah. These
That's
are very like, just not flavorful at all, and these are like crazy
crazy
flavorful. So again, the Kangen water brings out the flavor in your foods. Nice.
Way better.
Crazy flavor with this.
So good. All right, cheers. What's the next test? Do we have any more tests?
No, that's
Where's the chlorine drops? I want to test and see.
some Decker Hills.
Ooh, no. The chlorine drops, so you can test the chlorination. See,
Ready? You can definitely tell the candy is much more clear.
it's hard to capture on camera with this camera.
Yeah. The same to the top.
Find it.
You'll have to excuse me, I kind of forgot where I was going with this test.
Okay, I'll tell you where you're going. The tomatoes absorb the chlorine from the tap,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why they look so similar.
Because we figured out tap doesn't have chlorine in it.
Well, if you but if you put a tap water with chlorine and then you dip tomatoes in that same tap water with the chlorine, the tomatoes will absorb.
Notice how we're only eating tomatoes out of 1 cup?
They're way better.
Way better.
All right. Well, is that all, Sam?
Wow.
Thank you for spending your time with us.
Thank you.
Like an hour of your time, most valuable resource, most precious resource. You can always get more money, but you can never get more time.
Yeah, and just educate yourself. Feel free to go out and find books on these topics. You know, there's some amazing books, like one of them, You're Not Safe, You're Thirsty, or
Talk to experts too.
The other one is the enzyme factor, killing cancer,
Cancer.
not people.
by Robert C. Wright. That's probably one of our
And if
favorites.
you want to do your own research, you can either look up Kangen water or the scientific term for Kangen water, which is actually going to break down scientifically the different properties, even more in depth than we did here. So you can really fully understand it if you're into that stuff. It's called hydrogen-rich electrolyzed reduced water. So the water is going through, like I said, the double carbon and antibacterial filter. So it's filtering the water. And it's also electrolyzing the water to give it that microclustering, the alkalization, and the antioxidation for your body. So
And something I noticed about the word Kangen is like, if you believe it, then you're part of the can generation instead of the can not generation.
Exactly, and Kangen means back to origin.
Back to origin.
Change your water, change your life.
And the origin of you is health, That's God's plan for you, is to be healthy, not to be unhealthy. He's provided everything that you need, but sometimes you gotta take steps in the right direction. He can't he could, but you gotta do all you can in the natural, so he's not having to step over in the natural. That way he can live in his genius. That's the supernatural, and bless you big time.
And I think it's also worth noting and knowing that, the root causes of,
Disease.
preventable disease and illness is inflammation, acidosis, and what was the other one? inflammation, acidosis, and chronic dehydration.
Yeah.
So when you're able to hydrate your body on a cellular level and remain in an alkaline state, and anti-inflame your body, then you can really take a preventative approach to your health. When you say that it's better to be proactive than reactive when it comes to your health. Because if you don't have your health, you have nothing.
That's why.
Exactly.
And they say that health is not the absence of dis-ease. Health is a superior state of well-being.
Yep. And it's crazy, like free radicals. So all of free radicals are actually technically not bad for your body. What a free radical is it's that extra electron outside of the outer shell that's isolated by itself. And what happens is it looks for either an oxidant or an antioxidant to pair with. And if it pairs with an oxidant, then that creates tumors and that's how you get cancer. Or if it pairs with an antioxidant, that's how it restores your body back to homeostasis. And it restores your body back like alkalinity and back where your body should be. So free radicals aren't bad. It's more what you put into your body that's bad. Because a free radical is looking to attach itself to something because it's already isolated. So it either attaches to an oxidant, which oxidizes your body, or it attaches to the antioxidant, which antioxidizes your body and decreases the aging process in your body. So it's just all about what you're putting into your body.
Yeah, so if you want to look young, you're only 21 and look this young. You got
Exactly.
to drink the right kind of water.
Yeah, it's all in the water.
Something's in the water. Let's help. All
Right.
So if you want to know more about how you can, get your hands on a machine like this, have a good impact on your health, your family's health, your environment, and all of the above, then reach out to us or whoever brought you to this video, and we'll get you on the same stuff that we're on. I mean, I've been drinking this water for 2 years, and it's really the only thing that I changed, and I haven't been sick. I used to come down with everything that was going around whenever it was going around, and I just feel so much more energy. And when I drink it, I actually feel hydrated. And there's a couple times where I was traveling, and I didn't bring my machine with me, and I was drinking Zephyrhill spring water to try and hydrate. We need water. So I think she's right here.
Morning nap time. So after he hits you in the face with this fire hose of information, you might want to take a nap as well.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like I've been drinking this water myself as well now for about a year, a little bit over a year, because I didn't have access to it before I moved out here. And before I moved out here, I was probably sick 4, 5, 6 times a year. Going to work at one point during that with a fever of like 105. And since I came out here, it's now been 14 months and I haven't been sick once. I have never woken up without any problems. I haven't had to technically miss work, even though my work is like on a laptop. I've never actually had to not feel like I've never not felt well. I've never been able to not do my work. And it's crazy. Like we have a family, of 4 right now with the baby. The baby's almost a year old now, and she hasn't had a single health problem. It's not a single health problem in her first 10+ months so far, and it's all because of the water that we drink and because we associate ourselves with the best stuff out there.
And we get around people with real results who know what they're talking about. You don't ask a garbage man how to fly a plane, do you? No.
It's tomatoes, man. Yeah. And it's crazy, like you never really believe it until you actually start drinking it. Like past a couple of weeks, even like I'll get a splitting headache, and it's because I haven't been drinking enough water. And so I'll have a headache, I'll slam, 4, 5, 6 glasses of water, boom, headache's gone. Magic. I have a stomach, slam 5 glasses of water, boom, it's amazing. And when you first start drinking this water, you want to drink like 8.0 because otherwise your body's going to detox too fast. And it's really taking your body from that acidic state straight into alkalinity and
I'm
homeostasis.
talking into these so we can eat the rest of these, dude. So fuego.
I also would like to add that that there's over 100 applications for this water and the 7 different types of water that the machine makes. And if you would like more information on that, reach out to me. I might even put it in the comments or description around this video so you can download it for yourself and see, what you can replace in your household that you're using every day and paying extra money for. So usually when people get these machines, they save a lot of money because of, the different applications for it.
Look at all these bubbles.
So clean your produce, clean your house.
It's literally pulling it all out. You wash it as it does. And we'll have more videos about this too. Like if you take cabbage and you soak it in alkaline water, it turns the whole water blue. And it's crazy. It's just because of how the alkalinity reacts with cabbage.
Yeah, if you put cabbage in regular tap water, then do anything.
Nope.
We just like
Yo! That's crazy. Yeah, look at all those bubbles. It's literally just, you can watch as it like pulls all of those herbicides, insecticides, and pesticides out. Like we said, like it's good to have those on your fruits and vegetables. Because it's great to have them on your fruits and vegetables because it helps them grow. But you don't want them in your body because it'll, cause your body to rust.
so awesome.
Amazing. Thank you guys for watching this video. Educate yourself. Don't just take our word for it. We've spent countless hours educating ourselves and realizing like this is what actually works. And as you can see here, like these waters are maybe acidic, maybe neutral. So if anything, you're never putting your body in an alkaline state, you're kind of just putting yourself in a neutral state. And if you're drinking like Sprite, so imagine Kangen takes 32 glasses to go from acidic back to alkalinity with glasses with drinking Sprite. If you're only drinking these kind of water, it's probably got to take at least 60, maybe even more than that to try to get your body into alkalinity. But you're probably never going to get your body.
Never going to make it because it's not actually alkaline.
Exactly.
All the food that you're eating, all the air that you're breathing is constantly oxidizing and aging your body, rusting you from the inside out. And I heard from one of my mentors back in the day, I'd rather wear out than rust out. So
Boom.
we're going on.
Yeah, look at this oil, man. You can literally just see how it mixed.
Yeah, that's
Like, it isn't oil. Like, you could probably take that and actually separate it and use this as an oil. That oil is like one with the water now.
one with the water.
When we do water. And this is actually more yellow than this one.
And it's not just us educating ourselves, even though that's a big part. We get around mentors who spent millions of dollars and countless hours doing the same thing that we do, educating themselves, possibly on an even higher level. So it's very smart to get around people who have the results, the real experts in the field. And for all of you out there who are wanting to live your everydaycation,
reach out to us. But talking about mentors with real results, the only reason this is possible is like shout out to Balazs. And actually Balazs is mom. Because what happened is Balazs has like gastrointestinal problems. So he has a bunch of stomach problems. Growing up, he was always in pain, like excruciating pain. And so his mom did absolutely everything she could to try to figure out, how do I solve this? How do I make it better? And finally, after she did absolutely everything that she could, she heard about Kangen water. And they got a machine, and then the first morning he drank some Kangen water, and his mom asked him, he was like, how do you feel? And he was like, I feel good. And good, like at that point, was legendary compared to, like he would always wake up in pain. He'd always wake up and feel like death. Like he felt terrible because his stomach was just attacking itself. And only by putting himself in that alkaline state was he able to actually calm his stomach down and feel better. And because of that, he actually was like, wow, this water really works. And it's from there that the vision started. And that's why, like with the magic, like it's only door-to-door, it's only sales by the representatives because they don't want anyone else to sell it. Because if you don't believe in the water, then you shouldn't be selling it.
yeah, if you're not drinking it every day, then you shouldn't be promoting it for a profit.
Exactly.
You should be living it. It's gotta actually change your life.
Yeah, because it's those kind of testimonials that really, like this company's been around for 44 years and has spent $0 total in marketing. absolutely $0 in marketing, and they've still been around for 44 years, and they've sold like almost $2 million worth of machines now.
And they're 100% against making medical claims, which is why they want you to experience it for yourself, because this isn't, it's not technically legal to say like
No,
that it's gonna cure your cancer. But I know people personally who could tell you that ever since they changed their water, they literally changed their life.
and like, we could tell you all sorts of these stories, and the reason we can't make a medical claim is because everyone's body reacts differently to different things. So it's amazing hearing some of these stories. It's just a matter of like trying it for yourself.
So if you really have something going on, the question is, do you really want to change? And I'm not saying do you want the circumstance to change, I'm saying do you want to change? My
girl. Even Molly drinks Kangen water.
How do you like Kangen water? How do you like it? Is that Whole Food Kangen water?
Oh, you know.
Whoa.
She won't drink tap water. We poured out Suzette Rails for her, and she just looks at it and she's like, no.
That's not the jam.
That's not the jam. That's just what made me feel terrible. Kangen meters. Oh, that's real good.
All right.
What's up?
Love you guys.
Okay.
Thank you for your time. What's up?
Making your time. What's up?
Peace!
Your phone's like.
Ran out of storage.
You're in.
Yeah. Just laughing.
I think it ran out of the end at least.
What you laughing at, you cuddaloo?
All right. Yeah, we love you guys. That's it for the live
If you
show.
would have started these Kangen meters, they're like going out of style.
All right, what's up?
I can't stop reading them.